apartment, I found that hard copy of that book. And then I found that, oh, that book is listed in Mega 26 as well. So I read that in last 26, no, sorry, last December. And yeah, that book is really good. Let's start. Thank you.
Awesome. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Prologue. Yeah.
Okay, great. So welcome to the second session of NLP Magic. Program your mind for success and influence others using neuro-linguistic programming. Prologue. It so happened early in the year 2000 that a young lady, barely 19, was attending an international speakers conclave where at Chennai. She was there with her brother 3 years older, both trying everything they could to make something of their life and desperately wanting to succeed. She had taken a loan to be able to pay for the conclave. The girl was from a middle class family and her options in life were limited. She was not especially talented in academics and was so mediocre that no one had high hopes from her. Her future was uncertain and her heart was filled with fear and insecurities. But she was hungry for more, to show the world that she too was something. This is very important line that to remember, and we should have this attitude, hunger for more. This will bring the main difference. So here she was at the conclave, a skinny, pimply faced, average teenager with nothing but a heart full of faith in God and in mind full of seemingly impossible dreams. This is when the seed of greatness was first conceived. Okay, see, I think she is talking about her first movement or first transformation when she has kind of made it possible. Suddenly, as she was watching a powerful female speaker give an inspiring talk in front of thousands of people, a small voice popped up in her head and said, "What if someday, somehow, I can become like this lady? What if someday I am the one up on the stage and I inspire and change the lives of millions?" And that was the first time Seema Sinoy Menak dreamt of becoming a motivational speaker. Seema started working early while in college, doing odd jobs like distributing brochure on the street sites and getting surveys filled out in cafes. She worked hard to secure her future. She also tried her luck in network marketing, and even though she was too young and naive to succeed, she considered that failed business as one of the best things that have ever happened to her. She also tried repeatedly but in vain to become an air hostess, failing in over 15 interviews across airlines. Though painful then, these experiences made her more resilient. She learned very early what very few teenagers get to learn practically, the way she did. Let's see how. She also developed a belief that if something did not work out, it was not meant to be. This is also a great line. I keep reminding myself many a times. If something did not work out, it was not meant to be. I add one more line into it. I am deserving even more, even better, and even bigger. So, so why to worry? Why to lament?
So how you, just quick question then, how you treat the things which are not worked in the past, like her, like she appeared for air hostess interview, for many she failed, then what the right thought there,
Yeah,
how you perceive that failure, saying that something more uh, beneficial or more profound coming on your way in future in that way? How to change that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I remember very clearly when I had given multiple interviews in Bangalore,
Uh-huh.
though I had two offers, campus offers
Uh-huh.
in Bangalore. After coming
Uh-huh.
here, I understood that those offers were not very great, and I decided that I will give walk-in interviews to secure a job.
Okay.
And it was kind of 1 to 2 months. Nothing actually has happened much actually. After 2 3 months of try, finally I
Mm-hmm.
got a final crack and in a company in Baroda.
Ah, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
so at the very moment I was thinking like it was again a lot of questions. Actually, I had decided somehow in my childhood only Bangalore is my destination. I will
Ah,
be
okay.
kind of working in Bangalore, and I was not getting a job here.
Ah,
And
okay.
then this interview actually has turned my knocked at my door with a final confirmation. But somehow I was in like inside, I was thinking that somehow I'm meant for this city only, and something will happen. Something better is there for me. And if it is not, then somehow I'll come again to Bangalore for sure.
Ah,
So
okay.
I given myself few time, and I asked them also little. I borrowed little time before I can join the Baroda company. I had not rejected the offer upfront,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
but I was having very strong faith and conviction that something will happen. And and you will be surprised that I before I say yes to them, I got a
Uh-huh.
much better offer, much a US multinational company. Actually, I got product based
Awesome.
company offer
Yeah.
in Bangalore only,
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
that was kind of the faith actually which brought the magic.
So
So
because yeah, again I'm asking the question like, okay, so there is a period where there is one offer in Baroda. I'm just mapping your experience with mine,
yeah,
and there is this thing that your instinct or your gut feel says that okay, there is a future in Bangalore. How was those period in between? Means how you keep repeating yours? What actually kind of thoughts you are repeating to yourself during that particular phase? When yes, you need to go to Baroda, but at the same time, Bangalore is a destination. So that period actually,
that
how you,
period was
what is your,
yeah,
yeah, what is your thought process that time?
yeah. Very important period actually that was for me. I
Correct.
because as a fresher, you know the pressure
Correct.
when two to
Exactly.
4 months actually is kind of
Yes.
passed and nothing actually is working out, and we are getting some
Exactly.
offer, and that too
Okay.
not in some because few of my friends actually they joined some BPO, but I was
Yeah.
little unsure that BPO is not my cup of tea. I
Yeah.
definitely wanted the software engineering position,
Yeah.
and that too, not even testing.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. Exactly. Our that kind of experience matches because BPO at those days used to give really good salaries, and it
yeah,
is a shortcut actually. If even if you get in BPO, they used to have the night shift, etc. But it is
yes,
very difficult to be in a programming this thing. So it's good that you want to be in a programming or in software this thing because I used to have those two options. BPO was one. It is a newly starting industry, paying high, but again it is a change of whole your career going away from the
yes,
software. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
yes,
Then
yes.
then what happened?
Then actually, it was difficult for me to actually not think about the offer and rejecting it upright with strong faith. I was not having that strong faith that okay, definitely, I will be rejecting this offer and let me only focus with the thought that I am getting in the this city now. To be very
Ah, okay.
truthful, actually, I was thinking that okay, I will try my best till this
Uh-huh.
point. Okay, one time actually I had that time. By this time, very likely I'll be getting. If not, I will join that offer, and it is matter of 1 or 2 year. After that, I will be getting the experience, and definitely I'll come back to Bangalore. With
Ah,
experience,
okay.
it is easy. That is what actually was very profoundly understood by me because I was seeing that people with experience, even with
Yes.
fake experience, also they were getting the job. But
Yes. Yes. I have gone through. I have
the
gone through
freshers
all
who
this.
could not get the job for one or
Yes.
2 years, which fake experience they were getting.
No, no.
But
Yes, I have gone through all this, and very, very, very much similar experiences where all with fake experience and all that. Even I used to teach Java in one of the institute. Even my students used to got the job in TCS, and I am not. My student, just one session of HTML and JavaScript I took, and that guy, my student, came back with the suite saying that, "Sir, I got a job," and I was teaching. I said,
yeah,
"How you cracked the interview?" So those type of experiences. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
true.
and then
So that then actually it was a tough time, but and the overthinking was also there. The
yes, yes,
dualities were also there. It was in the year 2005, if I
yeah.
remember. 2000 actually we came to Bangalore, and till November all these things were
You
happening.
married that time or how? No,
No, no,
sorry, it is a college, right? Yeah,
yeah, college, just college
college,
pass
college.
out, and we
Yeah,
came.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then finally, so the strong faith with
yeah,
Almighty God was there. I
yeah,
was more spiritual, and I was somehow very much like kind of having a strong faith on God.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I was, and this is the faith for which actually everything, all the tough times, actually it is very easier to pass.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The tough
yeah,
times, even if you see, even see also mentioned in one of the line I was just going through. She had the faith on God,
God, yeah, yeah,
and so people who have faith on God eventually have faith on themselves also, because it is not that God will do for us. This is something, the learning that I had from the beginning, and it is more prominent now in when I am shifted. I have shifted myself to Raj Yoga. Ki God will make the things easier for you. God will
yeah,
give the direction to you, but God will not do for you. Your karma, your duty, you need to do. That is what in Bhagavad Gita also.
yeah,
All about karma yoga. You need to do the karma. But he is there to protect you. If you do your karma properly, then additionally he will give his additional mercy, and he will protect you from all the adverse situations. And that strong faith was there and is there now also. And that is a shield actually. Many difficulties actually I passed because of that. And
mm-hmm,
for each failure, I used to have this analogy that okay, God, because I am a very nice devotee of God,
mm-hmm.
I am very much beloved devotee of my beloved God. So He has something better for me. So even though I didn't get this, it is okay. I actually failed in one of the very nice interviews I have given in Hexaware. I remember particularly in college
Yes, yes,
days.
I know. Yes, no, I know those companies. Yes, you are
So
right.
yeah, so the group discussion actually I got disqualified even though I cleared the written test
The
and all.
interview
Then
technical.
that time
Okay,
actually I have better companies waiting for me.
good,
So
good.
I used to say this internal word actually kind of every time I purposefully invoke whenever I see this kind of failures. And definitely, uh, whomever it may be, failures are inevitable. If someone is not failing, that means he is not trying. This is a
Okay.
punchline.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to see actually how many times we are failing. If we are not failing, then we are not trying enough, or we are not trying vividly. So the growth actually happens when we connect the dots from the learning that we gain during our failures. The growth hardly happens from the learning that we gain as the experience when nice cozy job is going on. That time actually the learning curve also become little flat,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unless
Agree.
until one is very much what do you say, disciplined.
Yeah, yeah,
So failures are actually great opportunity, and that also teaches how our attitude need to be continued even after we get the success. Because anyway, we all want to grow, but somehow we just succumb ourselves to the petty mind, to the small mind, and to
yeah, yeah,
the cozy comfort zone. And
yeah,
that's where
yeah.
actually the growth completely stops. So if we want to have in summary, actually, if I would say the faith on self and super self or supreme Lord,
Yeah, Supreme. Yeah.
and when He is there, we need not to worry. we need to, we are sure that he has something better for us. And if something is not coming, then definitely something better is, even much better is kind of a already have chosen for us, and we need to put our best effort to reach there. That is the destination he has chosen for us, and we are just in the process of becoming. And that's where actually we will be kind of growing. That's in kind of
Yeah, good, good. Thanks because you're sharing your personal experiences, because I'm going exactly through this, since our this thing matches definitely the industry and this thing. Yes, the spiritual experience, the downtime, uptime, and all that, and whatever the point we touched at the very last is again resonating with me, because currently my this thing is like that. Like my job is kind of a kind of comfort zone for me, because since I work in for last 8 years, the current dynamics of this year, definitely big projects are coming on my, everything is settled, but still I think that there is no growth, because surrounding teams are not that ready or flexible for the fast growth means in the sense like AI etc. Yes,
hmm,
they are adopting, but not the pace the world is going, or this thing, and again I changed the country now, so definitely I need to come out, because I don't feel growth wise means, yes, it is a comfortable, yes, I'm handling the project, projects are this thing and all that, but the growth factor, which is not there, comparing to the amount of skills which I have. So the whole idea of reading my focus in future and this thing is on this thing, how to get another job, or the big one, which actually get the profound growth in me. So that's why all this my focus, current focus. So my question, because is okay, so you are working as a working as a in a company as assistant
hmm.
director, but at the same time, yes, you have this passion for this business, like you are conducting the sessions and all that. How you connect that this your passion is also supported by God? How you connect with that? One is your main profession, which I understand, now you are settled, you are working there, okay, but your other passions, how you connect that with your a godly sense, or your supreme, that he is helping you in this as well, in your passion or other, how you connect, what is your thinking process? Again, I'm using modeling here, if you
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
just to
yes.
try to understand, because what happens in my this thing, I keep my attention is divided, in one way, yes, one attention is on my job, which is my day to day this thing, and other attention is my passion. So whenever I go to passion, I have kind of guilt complex, saying that, oh, actually I need to focus on job, not on my passion.
Hmm.
you know that's why
Yes.
I'm asking, like, how you
Yeah,
connect
yeah.
your passion
Yeah.
to
So
the
before
godly
going to
sense.
that, actually, I coming to a previous situation that you mentioned, which is
Yeah,
very common and kind of many actually experience that this circle you are seeing.
yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
So sorry, actually the power went.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about this thing, yeah?
Yeah. So let me see if okay, the YouTube recording is still going on, right? I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, let me share my screen actually, or maybe let me see if I can put a blackboard, whiteboard. Yeah, whiteboard. Let me know if whiteboard is visible.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's there now. Yeah.
okay, great. So coming to the previous question that you asked, it's very relevant actually to many of us, wherein actually at some point or other actually we feel that we are in comfort zone. We can understand that we are in comfort zone, but we generally tend not to take the step to come out of it.
Yeah.
So let's understand little one small um, diagram I will do and explain
Mm-hmm.
little bit. It may help actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, this is us. Okay. Uh, the middle dot is who we are. Okay. As in spirituality, we say that we are a tiny point of light or tiny point of energy.
Energy. Yeah.
So if, yeah, so if this is we, and we have kind of acquired some skills and some kind of job we have already secured, and we have this boundary already created. So within
Yes.
this, actually, it is our comfort zone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So within this, whatever comes, we will be able to tackle that very easily. So these tiny
Yes.
dots which you see are the challenges that appear, which are very tiny in size.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can, because it is, we are habituated with that,
Exactly.
so we can easily, very easily, actually, we can cross over this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
life doesn't guarantee that all the problems or situations, I would say situations instead of problems, because and when we hear the word problem, we feel that, oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah. Yeah.
situations actually come outside of our comfort zone as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when the kind of problems those are coming outside, they appear little bigger to us, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
we do not have the expertise to deal with them
Yes.
because they
Yes.
are outside of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Now, if we are having the growth mindset, if we are like somehow, actually life will not give the opportunity, or many a times actually life will not give the opportunity
Yeah.
either to somehow shrink or grow. This is the two options that we have, and somehow we will say that no, this is not like kind of, this is not my cup of tea to sink down. I will definitely deal with this problem and somehow survive.
Yeah.
Initial thought process might not be thriving, it might be surviving. To
Yeah.
survive only, somehow we will kind of try our best and deal these problems and successfully kind of come over of these kind of problems.
Mm-hmm.
So that time what happens? See, our comfort zone actually grown to this size, bigger. So
Yeah.
we are still in comfort zone. People, why actually they don't come out of this comfort zone, thinking that if I come out of the comfort zone and deal this problem, then my comfort zone is going to be lost.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the biggest mistake that we tell to our subconscious mind, that beyond this, the zone of danger lies. I will
Yeah.
lose my comfort zone. But
Yeah.
actually, in reality, that doesn't happen. In reality, when we start dealing with these problems, automatically our skill also grows and our competency grows. And as our competency and skill grows, automatically we create another comfort zone with a bigger circle.
Okay.
So the thing is that the subconscious mind is ignorant. What we say consciously to the subconscious mind, it believes, and what actually it sees from the inference, that also it kind of has created a pattern and belief. Now we need to somehow, now in a pictorial manner actually I have shown, because subconscious mind actually learns easily and in the form
Mhm.
of picture only.
Yeah.
So it is not that we are going to lose our comfort zone. It is just a time factor. Moving from here to here actually takes little time. That I agree. But the comfort zone has to again get restored. And that I have observed many times in my life. Many a times actually whenever I thrive, uh, initially it may look, so I was remembering the days when actually I got my second job offer, which was during the time when it was not very good market prevailing outside. Still,
Uh-huh.
I got very good, almost more than double actually. I got
Uh,
the salary.
yeah, you
Okay.
mentioned that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was getting a doubt at one point of time that this company is giving me so much of hike. No
Yes.
doubt actually, why actually I could bargain that, because I was having five other offers with very good salary, and each
Uh-huh.
time I used to go to the other job, I used to say that okay, this is actually my target, and I have
Yeah.
already received this much, but my target is not met. So what you can do about it? So to some
Correct.
extent that also contributed, but I was thinking that actually it will definitely land me into a problem or land me into a situation where I will lose my work-life balance. I need to work like a donkey if I choose this offer.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Those
But,
type of thought comes. Yeah, you're right.
huh, but
Yes.
somehow I thought that okay, instead of thinking, assuming that it is going to be very difficult, let me not reject the offer. What I did instead, I created a fallback system. One of the offer was having 3 months of notice period, 3 months of like 2 months, 1 or 2 months extra joining time. I
Mm.
didn't deny to that offer. I said, okay, this is my fallback, and let me try to join this company with a very lucrative package, and then let's
Yeah.
see. And
Mhm.
you will not believe, initially a little bit of kind of to adjust with the culture or the organization, it took little bit time only, but I
Yeah.
found that it is not that because of the extra package is going to bring extra work or working like a donkey.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah. You
just,
realize that introvert. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I realized that the job description is still the same. It is,
Good.
if I have understood the skills that is required for doing the job, then that is easy. It is not that just because they have given a very good offer, so they will make me slog like anything. That was not the case. So it is again boiling down to the same. We just need to have patience for a little while, and in this transient time, the new skills, the new competencies will bring newer comfort zone for us. And again, the process continues. When the problem comes again, it might look little even bigger. But now that we understood that we have the option to increase our comfort zone, actually we are increasing our comfort zone, because every time we are shifting ourselves little further, we are getting bigger rewards also. So with bigger rewards, the comfort zone will be even more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
the punchline is like we are not running away from our comfort zone. We are not sacrificing our comfort zone. We are just increasing our comfort zone. So it is like you remember in NLP we have a moving away or
Yeah.
moving
Towards. Yeah.
towards.
Again towards. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have reframed this process as moving towards goal.
Ah,
If we
okay.
say that okay, I am kind of moving away from my comfort zone, then brain will not cooperate with us.
Yeah.
And
No.
this
No.
is,
That is. Yeah, that is exactly my question around, because what you're explaining that really makes sense to me, because currently I'm working, whenever I work with the other customer project managers, normally since I'm on the supplier side, I need to do a lot steps compared to them, because they are customer end PMs, etc. And I seen their work. I work with them for many different customers. Okay, and I know
Mm.
that yes, at the end of the delivery, everyone is happy and all that. But I know that those PMs who work with me throughout that project, 6 months, 8 months, and all that, they are getting more salary than me. So this is kind of rule within me, means thought process within me, that yes, the work which I am doing, exactly the work which they are doing, but they are getting more salary. So that is the strong reason for me to make a change. You know, because
Yes,
they are doing
yes.
exactly the same, and they are, and many of them, since working with them for 8 9 months, they are so friendly. They are asking me the same question, like like why you're not changing your job, why you're not, all those things are happening.
Mm.
So
Mm.
yes, definitely now, last 2 years I'm in this mode of change, but now I'm settled London. So that is what my next step, because when I discuss, because I get very friendly with those PM, the other customer PM, and I am having those started, I having those discussion with them. So what is the best industry jobs available, what is the package available to my skill set. So I started exploring that. But yes, this particular mindset you just mentioned, which is NLP towards, and this thing, definitely I need to work internally on that one, because what stop me is the limiting belief, that
Mhm.
is I'm sure about. And this exactly the process which you just explained around the comfort zone is exactly the same, because amount of time which I get now in my current job, it's again the question mark, is my new job is going to give me that much of time, all those things will come. But
Mhm.
I agree your explanation, and definitely I will work towards it, the circle way, because it is again extending your comfort zone, it is not going away from comfort zone. Yeah, I like that line.
Yes,
Thank you. Yeah.
yes, yes. All right. You asked one more question, I think. What is that actually? Sorry, I missed it.
No, it's again like, what the internal dialogue, the internal this thing, limiting belief. Like how you connect your passion to spirituality. Like, yes, when you do
Ah, okay.
job,
Yes,
nine
yes.
to five job, whatever jobs in, you always feel that yes, I'm doing the right thing. But when you spend more time your passion compared to your job, because that is what my current this thing is. Because whenever many times I get a straight forward 1 or 2 week of time. Why? Because my project get postponed and there is nothing to do. Absolutely. So those
Mm-hmm.
particular time, then I focus more on my passion. But then when passion takes a troll, it is not a focused work, because I'm not frankly speaking, I start feeling a little bit guilty, you know because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so recently that's why I started focus more on AI side. But yeah, so how you connect the passion or other aspect of your life to the spirituality, like how you get that, again, for me it is a guilt complex that I'm spending a lot of time off on
Yeah, means the connection between the work life, then passion, and the
and
spirituality.
yes, yeah,
How to bring the balance and how
yes,
we try and yeah, okay,
yes.
understood. Yeah, so this is a very nice question wherein if I reflect my life, how I manage is like, for me, fortunately, I believe, and it has become true also, what is my passion and
Uh-huh.
what is my profession almost in line. So
Uh-huh.
I have a passion of life coaching,
Uh-huh.
coaching
Uh-huh.
people,
Yes.
and I have got the role wherein actually I utilize my passion in the work life as well to coach my team and
Okay.
make them deliver more.
Okay.
So, so that way actually I see a unification of my passion and the
And your job.
purpose and in my work life. Yes. So I
Uh,
don't feel agitated or
uh,
oh God, why I am doing what I am doing. That
okay.
kind of question very rarely actually comes.
Good, good,
I
good, good.
happily work. So most of the times when we happily work, right, we will
Yes.
not feel the friction. The
Understood.
friction actually creates that fatigue.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if there is
Yeah.
no friction, even
Mm-hmm.
though some days you work for 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours also, you will not feel that fatigue as compared to another person who is working just for 6 hours or 8 hours also, they might feel too much of fatigue
Yeah,
because of the
yeah.
internal friction.
Mm-hmm.
So the principle that I follow here is And not always it is possible, but mostly it happens if you believe and if you
Yeah.
attract that kind of situation, automatically it happens that do it if you like to do with full heart, with wholehearted intention you do it. Otherwise, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, not always actually you'll get that kind of work, but when you have this kind of attitude, you will see that most of the work actually falls into that category, and the rest of the things you can reframe easily to move to that category. So because we
Yeah.
know from the NLP, we are from the NLP
Yeah.
background, we can actually reframe also. At
Yeah.
times, what we show to our mind starts believing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
That.
unification between these two dimensions actually is really easy, and I get very least friction, and that makes things very easy. And the
Yeah.
second thing which you asked is like towards spirituality, actually how I progress. So again, I see a unification there because spirituality has again one of the dimension of as coaching. So we when we learn something, we feel like giving to others also so that they can transform their life. And this is what actually we do in coaching. This is what we do in spirituality. This is what we
Yeah.
have rules in our work life also. So if it is like kind of again boiling down to one point where I feel more motivated, then everything actually becomes easy. And when it is easy and when it is aligned, it is not difficult to find time. It is just a
Yeah.
matter of
So actually,
making
you
the
are
right choice.
so actually spiritual way. Actually, you are giving to the outside world, and you are actually helping to uplift other people and the world. So that is again spiritual concept, or
Yes,
through
yes,
cooking or in your job. Yeah, good way to think in
yes.
that. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Let's turn to the book.
Yeah. Let's move back.
Take the time as well. Okay, I'm okay with the time. My meetings are in the afternoon. You check your time.
Oh, okay. 2:40. Okay, I need to actually prepare something before my next
Oh,
meeting
okay,
starts.
that's fine. Then we'll
So we
continue
will
tomorrow.
continue again tomorrow 1:30
Yes,
p.m.
1:30. Yeah,
for
yeah. I'll be
for
there.
this book. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, because
And
have a nice.
it's really great conversation. We have done
Thank.
something different other than the usual book reading, but it is
Yeah.
really I enjoyed a lot. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for your sharing.